Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Tom Owen Warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
I'm glad you're healthy, Tommy. And I know the guys would love to have you back and all, but this is sort of my team now.
You know what would make you an even better quarterback? Me at receiver.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you gotta do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you, not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing and show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me. You won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Tigers.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O double G. Please believe it, that's me. Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Wow, thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. All out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For Shizzle, Snoop? Yo, we just met Snoop D-O double G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
Poised for something special as the Midwest Prep Showcase gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. Hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained. He'll take it, right? This drive starts out past the 25. So in this matchup of top-ranked quarterbacks, it's QB2 with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back in. And he's tackled at the 17. A 39-yard gain and a visit to the red zone. Another 1st and 10, and even more of a threat to score now. Hawk gets the handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They waste no time putting 6 on the board. Myers now to add the extra point. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone, and this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a good look at quarterback Braxton Knight and this dynamic Hawks offense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. He's on the move, and he slides to avoid the hit. A gain of 7 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 1. First carry of the day for Grove. Waves off a would-be tackler. Now he's tackled after picking up the first. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Looking to throw this time. Oh, hold on, he's running right. But he doesn't get far, just a yard on the play. Short gain. Here's 2nd down. The rock goes to Grove. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. And that'll be incomplete after a timely play to force a 4th down. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. And he put a little too much on it as it sails into the end zone for a touchback. So the Tigers are lined up now, and all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. And he's got the first down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Brack. He's ahead of the pack. 10. Touchdown. used to pass them, now he catches them. Tommy is back. Now they'll kick the PAT. And they stretch the lead 14-0. Touchdown, the Tigers are ready to kick it away. This is fielded deep in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense, and Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down to him. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. And when he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. Here's Knight. Dumps it underneath to Grove. And he's down at the 35. It's a 14-yard gain and a first down for the Hawks. Here's Knight to start the series. Thrash brings in his first catch, and he's taken down at the 48-yard line. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. 5 wideouts on the field, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On first down, he'll drop back. And a great catch there as he's able to keep a foot in bounds. A pickup of 16 yards. Good for another first down. Shotgun look. Knight hands it through. And look at that. Tackled for a loss, sending this offense backwards. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. So the second quarter is now underway, and appropriately enough, it's second down. From the gun, inside handoff. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a fourth down. Okay, there's long range, and then there are kicks like this from the parking lot. It's no good. And they remain scoreless in this one. Play of this drive for the Tigers. And let's be honest, the playbook should take advantage of the way QB2 is reading the D and making great decisions. Breaks that tackle, and there's daylight. 20. And he's out of bounds at the 3. A 59-yard gain. And that's what the fans came to see. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this first and goal. They'll go with the run, and he shows off some strength before he's wrangled to the ground. A pick. And now it's second and goal. Going with the run. He will not be denied. Touchdown, Tigers! Sammy Hawk, his second second rushing touchdown of the game. Myers is on now for the PAT. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. Looking downfield, here's Knight. He finds Thrash, and he's brought down at the 39. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. A gain of 1 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 9. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On 2nd down, back to pass. Fires right. It's complete. And he's stopped at the 44-yard line. One last thought on Snoop. You know, he's a Southern California guy. Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Finds Cole to move the chains, and he's down at the 45-yard line. 11 yards that time. Good for a new set of downs. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st down. Here's Knight to start the series. And they'll bring him down at the 40-yard line. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Knight looks downfield. He makes the delivery. 1st down, Hawks. Here's Knight to start the series. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Now he'll move the ball inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 1. Lined up in the shotgun. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. This is caught at the 10. And he's got it past the marker, 1st down. Seeking their first score of the game. Here's 1st and goal. Knight takes the snap. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. As we near the end of the half, it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. Now a bit further from the end zone. Now the Hawks call timeout. They're down to a pair in this 1st half as we unravel the final moments of this opening half. With play number 10 coming up, 3rd and goal. Here's Knight. Right side of the field, it's complete. And he's out of bounds just outside the 10. From the right hash, he'll line up the best angle for this kick. And it's good. And they're finally on the scoreboard. Our score now, 21-3. After giving up the field goal, the Tigers are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. The Tigers send out their offense. Remarkable consistency so far. They've scored on every possession to this point of the game. And he makes the grab. And he'll be marked out at the 43. 14 yards on the play. And that's good for a first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Working from the gun. Here's QB2. Lets it fly for Fuller. He's got it! Touchdown! Benny Fuller! A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he gets it to go. So the scoreboard reads 28-3. Falling further behind on the scoreboard. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. So the Hawks are lined up now, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Looks to his right. It's complete. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. Give him 9 there on that completion. Second down on the way. From the gun, looking to throw. Knight is picked off. And he's out at the 33. Play of the drive for the Tigers, and this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. And that's nearly picked off after the deflection. Following the near turnover, here's second down. Looking to pass. And that'll be caught along the right sideline. And he's out of bounds at the 10. Now you can feel the defense scrambling a bit. They could really use a stop with their backs against the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! QB2! He's thrown for 3 scores before halftime. Tack on another point. It's up and it's good. The score now 35-3. Still ahead by a wide margin. They're lined up for the return. Fielded in the end zone. And he's not able to do much with it. Just a decent return. They'll play it safe as he drops to one knee, and that'll bring us to the midway point of this matchup. So, after a one-sided first half, it's the Tigers in control. And when we return, even more of this clash between 2 top teams. As we get set for the kick, the second half is about to get started. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. Trying to get something going on the ground. And they bring him down after a short pickup. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just 7, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. Looking to pass on second down. God, he barely gets that off before the pressure forces that incompletion. Following the incomplete pass on second down, it's third down. Shotgun snap, here's Knight. Lets one go deep for Cole, and he makes the catch. And he stopped at the 36. A 37-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. This crowd still on its feet. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. Sends it to Thrash. Now he's taken down. A good pickup there. 8 yards leading up to second down. They come out in the eye. A.J. Grove at the back. On second down, they'll run it here. Now he's taken down, but not before coming up with a first. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U. For the longest time, I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Shakes him off, and he could go. And he's brought down after picking up the first, but I just spotted a penalty flag.
No pain, no gain. We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play. Come on now.
So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as we return to the game. Now, going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, he certainly got his quirks. I knew you would dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study. I think you'd be a very rich person. Hard to tell if it's that opposing defense that's playing so well or just an anemic offense. Either way, they've yet to find the end zone, but this pressure comes, and down he goes.
Let's go. Let's stop him here.
With a long way to go, it's second and long. They snap the ball. Throws into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Washington. Crossing midfield. The 30, 20, 10.
You get
and
nothing.
It's a pick-6 touchdown. They are running away with this game. Myers now to add the extra point. He puts it through. The tally now, 42-3. Following that pick-6 touchdown, the Tigers are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. He's tackled a yard short of the 25, so he doesn't quite match a touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And there's Knight making some final preparations as we await the snap. Looking to pass on first down. Sends it to Grove in the flat. Now he'll take it out past the 30-yard line. A pickup of 7 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 3. Knight hands it off to Grove, and he puts together a great run to get across the line, picking up the first. with a strong run. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, inside handoff. And they'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. Draw play, here's Grove. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. A gain of 1 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 5. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Looking to pass on 3rd down. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. So as the Hawks get ready to punt it away, they're facing... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you hate to see it. Braxton Knight is yelling at his offensive line, and it doesn't look like any kind of motivational speech I've ever seen. Someone better cool him down. Opening play of this drive for the Tigers. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. The drive begins on the ground with Hawk. A gain of 5 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 5. Whistle blows to signal the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. We await the snap on 2nd down as we begin the 4th quarter. Hawk gets another carry. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. After a minimal pickup, here's 3rd and 1. Seeking the first, here's Hawk. Now he's dropped after getting past the marker. A gain of 3 on the play. And that's good for a 1st down. Hand off to Hawk. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. QB2 gives it to Hawk. Short pickup here takes them to the 38-yard line. The D is ready for a throw on 3rd down. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. First catch for Maddox. What a powerful, and he's stopped at the 31. A 30-yard gain, and that's a 1st down and then some. The Tigers will run it, and a weight room play there before the defense can stop them. A pickup of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Hawks lined up in the backfield. 2nd down, running it. And he's tackled at the 11. A pickup of 15 yards and a 1st down for the Tigers. In the red zone, looking to throw. This will be caught at the 3, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Tommy Matthews adds another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. And the kick is good. Our score now, 49-3. giving up the touchdown. The Hawks are back to receive. And it's out of the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. Going through the motions now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on 2nd down. Here's Knight. He finds Thrash. Now he's brought down. That throw good for only a couple as it'll be 3rd down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Caught by Cole. That's a 1st down. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they pick up the 1st. Looking to throw again. Sends it to Grove in the flat. Taken down as he makes the grab. A solid gain of 6 there on 1st down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. From the gun, it's Knight. Scratch that, he's moving right. Brushes him off. Now he'll slide after getting past the 1st down marker. As we approach the final minute, it's 1st and 10. Grabs the snap. Fires right, it's complete. And he's out of bounds at the 34. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. Scans the field. Sends it to Thrash. And he moves the chains. 1st down. Clock ticking. They hustle to the line. Back to pass on 1st down. And that's off the mark. Incomplete. Following the incomplete pass on 1st down, here's 2nd down. He'll try again as he drops back. He finds Thrash, and he'll be marked out at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 7. The defense is set up for the pass. Out of the gun on 3rd. It's caught! Touchdown, Hawks! They finally put one in the end zone. Here's Sutherland now for the extra point. And he knocks it through. So the scoreboard reads 49-10. Following the touchdown, the Hawks are ready to kick it away. Taken at the 1. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. Opening play of this drive for the Tigers, and they are very much in control of this game. They start the drive with Hawk. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. A gain of 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. So Coach Fatu keeping the playbook open as Coach Robbins stares a hole right through him. This is getting tense right now. 3rd and short, but the defense is thinking pass. And that will do it. The Tigers win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to break tackles when I have to take off is a dimension that most of the QBs don't have.
Yeah, just playing devil's advocate. I mean, you might as well just be better off throwing the ball to me, right? But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. And he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and nothing else. I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now. So I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more of these. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the invaders from the north, the Michigan State Spartans. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10, Florida. Going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right. To the yard. 34-yard line. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Here's Ellington. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On second down now, it's Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. On the ground, Ellington. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to run. It's Jennings. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They come up short here on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. So here we go, coming up on his first collegiate snap as the Spartans have the football 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding Harris over the middle. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. A big play there. 63 yards. And Michigan State has taken the early lead. Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, Parker? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Off play action, here's White. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Zalante Jones there to make the grab. And Michigan State adds on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up. Couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. To try again after the sack. White, that's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
14. Gators, nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. White looks to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like, because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
Now, the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, and they don't want to say it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. A 16-yard touchdown. And Michigan State adds on to their lead. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as a starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
So after the this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Michigan State now with a 1st and 10. Anderson. And down inside the 15 he goes. All told, they get 13 yards on that play. I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital. And that was a pretty good run right there. A good illustration of what he can do. And they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. From 13 yards out. And Michigan State adds on to their lead. And that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And, boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story, because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, He's had a few reps along the way prior to it, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. Gonna watch him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 27, White. Now White lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target.
And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. 15 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. This is Allington. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Able to find Harris complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Gators, nothing.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. A nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times...
And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
It's the score, Spartans 42, Gators nothing.
Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 23 yards the pickup there. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, they run with Ellington. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Ellington. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Jennings. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's White. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
A field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. Tim Young, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's White. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Young. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. They have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
But I like the way that you scored it. That's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's throwing 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say, I know what I intended to do. I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White underneath for Jennings. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Offside. Defense. We got him! What's up, man?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. From the shotgun, here's White. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
That right now, That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 39.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his 2-quarterback system is matchup based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got 2 quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
This whole thing again? Are you dumb? Yeah, I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Florida Gators taking on the Michigan State Spartans.